Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing below. And if you're new, I hope you like these videos and that you find them interesting and helpful. Today, I want to talk about communicating to spirit guides. It's a really fascinating topic, I believe, because it's popular. People want to have this incredible relationship that they actually already have with these beings that they did meet before they incarnated into the physical world. But when we are incarnating and we're moving from the fifth dimension, which is the heaven for our earth, to earth, we pass through the veil, which looks like a placenta to me. It doesn't look like a regular sheer veil that you would see like in the form of lace or a curtain. It's thick and membranous. And as you pass through this placenta looking organism called the veil, your memories about your previous lifetimes are eradicated. And why you wanted to come to earth and what you wanted to learn is also eradicated. That's why picking spirit guides to help you navigate through the earth is highly recommended. Free will is one of the strongest laws in all of the universe. So you could choose to come to earth without spirit guides. I have yet to meet someone who's made that choice, but I have heard that it does happen, meaning I've heard it from the universe. So, spirit guides, these really powerful creatures who are part of the universe, which you are too, part of the universe, along with archangels and creation, source, God, whatever terms you want to use. There's all these beings who are very interested in the human connection because we're all part of one. And remember, there's multiple universes, so it's huge, it's endless in terms of what life looks like in physical forms other than earth and what life looks like in non-physical forms other than earth. Spirit guides are not necessary when you're in a non-physical reality because you don't pass through a membrane like the veil while you're traveling to a third dimensional reality where you're going to have a physical form that requires food, water, gas for cars, clothing for your body. You don't have those needs or requirements in the non-physical. You don't have to eat, you don't have to pay taxes, work, go to the bathroom because you don't have a body. You can make a body, you can make anything that you want or an image of it like a hologram. You can make beauty in pictures, and all kinds of lovely things to experience and look at, but you don't really have a physical form like we do on earth. So learning to connect with your spirit guides, many people call it communicating with your spirit guides, is important. Your spirit guides are always communicating with you. So you're learning a couple things as you learn to translate, decipher, understand the communication that is always coming to you. In other words, they kind of don't stop talking. Uh, you have free will. You don't have to do anything they suggest, or you don't have to listen to anything that they say, which most people don't listen to or feel or see or have that connection to their spirit guides, which is part of the multisensory world. A lot of humans are just connected to the physical realm, which is a pretty limiting experience and also kind of depressing, not very fulfilling. It's annoying to just be focused to the physical reality. It's boring. That's why probably a lot of people drink and go to sporting events. It's kind of like, oh, this is the highlight. I'm going to drink a bunch of alcohol and go watch a bunch of people run into each other because they don't have or they don't allow themselves to have a connection that's outside of the physical realm. So they kind of need strong deterrence to kind of break up the boredom or the depression that happens when you don't have a connection and you overthink and analyze in your mind. So the spirit guides are always yakking at you, and you're going, why can't I hear them? Where are they? This is a very common question I get all the time. I have people say to me, no, my guides don't talk to me. I'm like, yeah, they all do. They talk to you all the time. Everything communicates. Grass communicates to everything. Water, rain, animals, everything is always communicating. There is not this silence that we think is happening in the multisensory world. It's just that the amount, or I should say, the type of communication that is occurring is very loving and kind and peaceful. It has this beautiful flow to it. And humanity is not used to that type of communication, not just communication that's happening outside of us, but what's happening inside of us. So you can only imagine that's part of the issue in terms of hearing, seeing, feeling this connection that you already have through these guides that you picked before you pass through the veil. So as you're making decisions about what you want to experience in a physical lifetime, like gender or no gender, or marriage or no marriage, or children or no children, or having a job, not working, all these things that you're contemplating, many of the things that you pick for early life aren't easily changed. Your parents, which you do pick, siblings that come along with that, the part of the world that your family chooses to live in. If you're born with serious health issues, those could be permanent or create some issues or problems that need to be resolved in early childhood. But once you kind of get out of early childhood, which could be for some people the first few years, maybe up to the first 5 years or so, then you start to move into more fluid energy where your will is participating in the events that you're having. But in early childhood, not so much, which is also where beliefs come from. Your beliefs that you contemplate and really store in your body that is newly arrived to earth, and you have forgotten your past lives and why you want to come there or come to this lovely place. You then create beliefs based on your circumstances or what other humans are telling you, not necessarily what your guides are telling you. And many of us don't remember our early childhood. So even if we were in recognizable connection with our spirit guides, which I think many young people are, we're going to forget that as soon as we start to be socialized. Most people don't remember those early stages. That's why they don't know what their beliefs are. So you want to be able to hear, see, or feel your spirit guides. You have to learn to quiet your mind, and I'm sure you have many tools to do so. I've offered many tools on all the platforms that I teach on how to quiet the mind, and many other people have as well. This is your first and primary investment. Otherwise, you're going to be going to hockey games every day, which I think they're fun once in a while, by the way. A baseball game or a hockey game or something like that. I can't go watch football because I knew a long time ago what was happening to their brains, and I can't watch that. I don't want to be a part of that. So quieting your mind is your primary responsibility, your absolute primary responsibility every single day, and to better that experience every single day so that when good stuff happens and it's easy to get out of your mind and be present and enjoy the sunshine and frolic through the grass or however you experience your day. I walk a dog every single day, so I've got at least 2 hours of walking, so I'm frolicking all the time in grass and all kinds of interesting experiences. So it's kind of easier when you're in that space to be present, because that's what it means when you let your mind not be in charge. You become present. The present moment is very fluid. It's really beautiful. It's extremely powerful. It's also where your energy is going to rise at a higher frequency, and your awareness can bleed into other realities where you can get actually even more concrete, valuable information versus confident logic, which is really useless, unnecessary, not truthful. But as many people believe in confident logic, then it becomes a powerful solution that occurs on earth. So as you become present and start feeling and listening and not paying attention to your beautiful mind, you will begin to expand your energy. You'll begin to be happier. You will begin to not be attracted to negativity. You're going to start to then know yourself better. You're going to start to spend more time within your own physical form. This is your temple, this beautiful temple that you chose and everything about it before you incarnated into the physical world. Even if you have some sort of health issues or problems with your body, those are there to help you grow and expand. So as you move deeper inside and spend more time with yourself, that's how you start, along with the present moment and quieting the mind, to hear, see, and feel the magic of the connection you have already and the constant communication that is having with your spirit guides. Now, spirit guides and all of the universe only communicate in kindness. They will not say mean things about other people or you. In fact, if you have a lot of internal dialogue that is negative, you may not recognize language coming from the universe. information coming from the cosmos because you are not comfortable or familiar with kindness towards yourself. So you have to become comfortable with that. You got to practice it. You got to start having internal dialogue that is loving and kind so that when that energy comes up, you expand versus contracting. A lot of people can, when they hear nice things about themselves, they contract. I'm sure you've had that moment in time, which we all probably still have, where someone compliments you and you immediately compliment them. You can't even take it for a second. Perhaps after you listen to this video, when someone is complimenting you, you let it in. Just let them appreciate you. Just let them love you for a second. Let them thank you. You can tell them too how precious they are and how wonderful they are and how much you enjoy them too. But let it in, let it sink into your bones, into your DNA, because that will help you to more readily understand your spirit guides who have studied every inch of you. That means they've been to the Akashic records, they've looked at every lifetime that you've had, of course, Earth lifetimes and other dimensional lifetimes. They know what you want to learn, they know what you want to discover, they know what you want to experience, and they're here to assist you to live at the highest level of vibration and consciousness, as is the rest of the universe, so that you can be truly fulfilled and enjoy as much as possible while you journey here on Earth. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. And I will have a spirit guide class coming up on February 6th. It's 8 weeks long, and it's all about meeting and greeting and playing and get to know yourself and your spirit guides. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.